The Jersey Flegg Cup saw the Warriors travel over to Sydney to take on the Sharks on their home turf, and the highlights today are brought to you by Warriors Anonymous, the online store. Get to warriorsanonymous.co.nz and check out all the streetwear there, men's, women's, kids, babies. Everyone's sorted out there, so get to warriorsanonymous.co.nz. Now the highlights brought to you today by Bar TV Sports. Catch all the Pathways action live and exclusive on Bar TV Sports, as the Warriors would kick off on a sunny Saturday afternoon in the Shire, taking on the Cronulla-Sutherland Sharks. Warriors in their white away uniforms and playing from left to right on your screen. It would be the Sharks getting things underway early, making a little bit of headway upfield as the ball is played back to Jay Camilleri. Nice ball play from Felix Fartilli, and on the outside, here it comes to the number 4. This is Preston Lane Sietu. Gets it back inside to the number 20, Adrian Sandy, playing at 5'8", and he puts it down to get things underway. Sharp start here for the Sharkies. Let's have a look at it again on the replay. Just a bit of speed on the outside there from Lane Sietu, and good backing up from Sandy. And over he goes there, 6-0 to the Sharks, early days. Ball playing from their big forwards as well, as they go with the change of direction for big Dylan Coots. Danger man in the second row here. And he gets up to play it. Back for another danger man. Here's Felix Fartilli, the big front rower. Too big, too strong. Got good skills too, this big fella. And he goes over to extend the lead here right by the posts. And the kick would also go over. So that would be a 12-0 lead to the Sharks. Here's Joseph Ratcliffe, the Warriors fullback. Just about breaks it open there. Great tackle from Stefano Selle. Just stopped his progress. The Warriors will keep coming out to this left-hand side. Here's Kahu Kappa. Played out on the right wing last week. Had a star performance as well against the Bunnies. Back into the second row today, despite wearing the number 5 on his back. They go blindside with Brandon Norris. He is a danger man for this Warriors Jersey Flegg side. Been playing some great footy in recent weeks. He plays it back for Jack Thompson. Another danger man here, Jet Cleary. Tries to push his way forward. Strong charge there from the small halfback. And away it comes for Harry Durbin, just to settle things as he tries to inch his way towards the goal padding. And behind him there goes Jericho Felipe Dalisau. And over he goes from the dummy half spot, just bludgeons his way over the line there to get the Warriors on the board. 12 points to 6. Bit of entertaining footy as well on the left-hand side here. Away it comes from Norris. Manages to break free from 1, 2, 3 of them. Here goes Brandon Norris with the step, and just as he's about to get the ball away, just fumbles it before he could get it off to Jack Thompson there on his outside. So it'll be the Sharks who come up with the kick off the boot of the halfback Clinch. And up it goes there. Falls into the hands of Sandy. Adrian Sandy thought he was away for another one, but it was knocked on. Warriors go from a scrum, and here comes Jet Cleary again. Great run from him. Steps inside this tackler and dragged down about 15 metres away from the line as they come blindside for Alvin Chong Neat. Another strong performer out here on this right edge. Been a steady performer throughout the whole 2025 campaign so far. They come back to the left. Here's Sel Manutinga 4. Presley Sel Manutinga 4 off the bench. He plays it back. Across it comes for Cleary. Looking for Ratcliffe. Ball goes astray there. Picked up well by Raphael Seal, the right winger. Back on the right wing today, wearing jersey 21. As they come back left once again. Durbin. Harry Durbin just does his usual role there. Taking it straight up the guts. As they come left for Cleary. Looking for runners. Out it comes to Norris. Puts in the grubber kick. And it's well fielded there by Lawan Vito. Sharks would move upfield and get a penalty as well. They'd kick it through to add to their lead, 14 points to 6. A couple of minutes before half time here. Interesting turning point as Dylan Coots gets through. Gives it off to Sandy. And he finds his centre again, Lane Sietu, who thought he was in for all money there. Great tackle. Raphael Seal tracked him down. And Jet Cleary came across and gets sent to the sin bin for coming in a little bit late there. Pleads his case, but the referee says no, your money is no good here, son. Off he goes to cool his heels for 10 minutes. Sharks hot on attack now Warriors down a man. Can they possibly hold on? Inside it comes to the big number 15, Richie Tupuai-Late. And he would be held up there. Warriors somehow hold firm right before half time. And right on the break, could they do something here? Ball comes out to Kalis Paul Putoko. 4 Sharks on him there. As he'll play it back on the last tackle. Cross it comes from Chong Ni. And off the boot of Jack Thompson. Up it goes into the sunshine. And down it comes with Brandon Norris. Flying through the air there. He's got some moves like Chuck Norris, this kid. Dangerous on the ground, dangerous in the air. Let's have a look at it on the WA replay. It was a good kick from Thompson. Right where it needed to be, right on the money. And look, Kappa went up for it, but Norris just timed his jump absolutely perfectly. Now it'd bring things back to a 14 points to 10 halftime scoreline. More attack coming up here. Norris pressing towards the line. Danger man every time he hears the ball there. And across they come for Presley Seo Manutinga 4. Gets the leg lifted there and plays it back for Felipe Talisao. As the Warriors come across to the right and Kalis Paul Putoko comes back inside, linking up beautifully with Joseph Ratcliffe. Running the support line up the middle and under the bar he goes. Ratcliffe scores. Warriors tie things up at 14 all. Well played here from Putoko, got the arm free despite the attention of a couple of tacklers. And over goes Ratcliffe. The kick would go through. The Warriors have the first lead of the game. The Sharks, they'd come to the right. They get it out to Richard Whalebone, one of the best names in the Jersey Flegg competition. And he's pulled into touch there. Great tackle from Mr. Clutch, Harry Dawafiafi. Got the try last week to beat the Bunnies. On the buzzer almost. Saved the day there for the Waz in this game. Now, Sharks will come back with some more attack here. Out of dummy half goes Mustafa Durrani. And the number 14 will play it there. And back it comes. Well picked up by another one of the bench forwards, Lachlan Araulo. And he just barges his way over there. Eventually gets the ball down. And that adds to the lead. 20 points to 16. Here's some Jack Thompson. Trying to split through a gap. He's got some gas. One to watch in the latter parts of this Jersey Flegg season as Cleary will put the kick up. Norris goes up and gets it again. Flicks it back. Comes off a couple of Sharks. And more position coming up here for the Warriors. Starting to feel a little bit of a flow here. Across it comes Rodney Tuipolotu-Vea. The big front rower there, setting things up right in front of the sticks. He'll play it back to Felipe Talisao. Now it comes to Cleary with the in dummy, and then gives it inside to Norris. Oh boy, Brandon Norris. Yes, please. Great little play from him. Cleary sold it with the dummy on the inside first of all to Sikuvea, and then the second time he gave it off to Norris as the defence was sliding across. He's just got too many moves, as this young man. Warriors back in front, but Cronulla will keep coming. Good defence here on Sevic. He plays it about 11 metres out, and they go to the blind side. And away it comes to the big number 8, Felix Fa'atili. Gets himself his second try. What was he doing out there? We haven't seen a number 8 out that wide since Adam Whanua-Blake was playing at the Warriors. He gets the ball down. Well played there. A couple of the big forwards. Good ball playing skills. This guy here, Samuel McCulloch, the captain, leading the charge. Plays it back here for Durrani, and across it comes Fa'atili, trying to get himself a hat-trick. Just dragged down short of the line there. He would eventually play it back, slow play of the ball. They come left, Dylan Coots. Too much pressure. The dam eventually gave way. Dylan Coots, strike weapon out there on the left edge. Ran straight through the gap there. Made it look pretty easy in the end. 32-22, Warriors trailing by 10. Need to get something going here. Here's Fa'atili with a good barging run. He'll play it back and they'll come left from Sandy. Look at this. Oh, hang on. Alvin Chong Ni. Freakish piece of play there. How did he manage to pull this one off? Just the sort of play the Warriors needed to get back into it. As they come back to 32-28. Let's have a look at it again. Off it came. Tipped it up and then caught it. That is a special piece of skill there from Alvin Chong Neek, nephew of Lancelot Moyava, one of our fans from over in Germany. Thanks for watching, bro. Cleary would add the extras, and it would be 32-28, 4-point ball game. With just under 10 minutes to go. Here comes a big kick from the boot of Clinch, the halfback. He sends it into the in goal here, fielded by Ratcliffe. He's got problems in front of him. He manages to evade them and get back into the field of play. Wonderful save by the Warriors fullback. And here's Kayla's Paul Putoko trying to break them down the right-hand side. Almost got away there. He'll play it back for Talon Egan. Cleary comes back blindside. A little bit of a number advantage here as Raphael Seal tries to set sail down the right-hand wing. It gets cleaned up by the cover defence. And he plays it back now to Cleary. Puts the kick up. What's the chase like? They're coming through here and the Sharks let it bounce into the hands of Seal Manutinga Fort. He gets it away to Tepatasi Lamalili. Thompson. Oh boy, how close was that? The Sharks save the day with some desperate defence there. And they get a turnover upfield for Clinch, the halfback Logan Clinch. Through he goes. Yes, his name's Clinch, the surname at least. I'm not going to say what you think I'm going to say, as he goes through to seal the deal, I suppose, for the Sharks. The dummy and go. And that would be the final nail in the coffin. Warriors got to bounce back next week up against the Parramatta Eels, another top team, over in Kellyville, taking them on next Saturday, 1 p.m. kickoff New Zealand time. Catch that on Bar TV Sports. And of course, we'll have all the highlights for you right here on Warriors Anonymous. Until then, up the wires, and go the Warriors.